Hello, everyone. Happy Friday Groove Day. Welcome. I'm so excited to have Teri holding your space with us today. Hey, Teri.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Sonia. Thank you so much for having me on. I feel honored.
Oh, you're so welcome. I'm glad to have you here. So, for those that don't know Teri, and I'm sure you do, but for those that don't, Teri, why don't you just share a little bit about yourself and what's new on your channel? What's going on over there?
Yeah, great. My name is Terry, and I have a channel called Holding Your Space, and we do morning meditations guided. And I bring on people that talk about trauma. They talk about music and harmony. They talk about all sorts of different things, and we also do cards and mediumship and light grid meditations with ley lines.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
And what's the newest? Anything special coming up, or do you have
Yeah,
like certain days that you do things?
I actually have something really exciting that I haven't told anybody yet. There's a woman called Dr. Joan of Angels, and she's written several books, and she's an international speaker on angels and transformation, and she's coming on in July.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
I'm really
Well, you guys,
excited.
look, and I feel excited because you all heard it first here. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Hey, Scorpio Mama, Chase Zamo. Hello. Hi, Flowing. Liz and Hershey, the shadow reader. Good morning, you guys. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Hi, Michelle. Mashika. I didn't even recognize her. I was like, Michelle, wait a minute. I recognize that picture. Good morning. How are you? Yeah, so Mashika says, we'll be interested to learn more about your channel. Well, the link to her channel is right underneath this video here. So if you're not subscribed to her channel, make sure that you go over there and do. So hello, Renee, Tarot Love Community. Hope you're doing better. Big hugs to you.
Yeah, hi, Renee.
All right. So before we get to the cards, you know what time it is, right? We got to have coffee first, or whatever your beverage of choice is.
I'm on the water because I already have my 2 cups.
Okay, well that makes sense. Yeah, I didn't. Whereabouts? You don't have to say exactly, but are you like the Midwest or?
I'm smack dab in the middle. Yeah.
Okay. All right, beautiful. Yes, so you're ahead of me. I'm just getting my day started. So
Well,
here you go,
cheers
everyone.
to that.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna let that cool for a second because I'm gonna burn my lip, and we don't
I was
want any. Yeah.
I was thinking about you this morning when I made my coffee, and I thought, "Can I wait? Can I wait for Sonia?" And I thought, "No."
It's all good. I understand. You got to have the coffee when you need it. So I truly understand.
Yeah.
No worries. Oh, Hershey has her coffee. Sip. There you
Nice,
go.
Hershey. Yeah.
Cheers. Yes. Everybody grab your favorite beverage. And yeah, we'll see what message Spirit has in store for us today. Oh, here's a Renee update. Getting
Oh,
there, finally getting my prescriptions filled today. And my fur babies came home yesterday. Ashes hard, but getting better. Yeah, big hugs. It's a process. It is a
yeah.
process. Take your time with it and take care of yourself in the process, okay? Well, hello, White Wolf Mother. Good morning. Welcome. Nice to see you here. All right, so let's see what 3 words we have here. Well, I got courage. And I have 2 here. Risk. Yeah,
Ooh, I
risk
like that.
and discovery. So courage, risk, and discovery.
I love risk.
Risk is a good thing.
Risk I have had to make myself love, but
I think a lot of us have.
Trying to
I don't
push
know.
myself into that.
Yeah, for sure. Hello,
Mm.
sweet and salty. It's 11:11. Good morning to you.
Oh, hi, sweet and salty. It's good to see you.
I love that name.
I do too. 1111. Those are my numbers, honey.
Uh-huh.
I always try. Okay, if I see 711, 911, 11, any 11, I try to send just a little love message to somebody. Usually one of my
Oh, I love
kids.
that.
Yeah,
That's a great
yeah.
idea. I like that.
It's fun. Now, do we draw 3 cards on this?
Yes. Go ahead
Okay.
and pick the 3 cards. Oops. Uh-oh. And you can go whenever you're ready.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to go first?
Sure. Or if you want me to go first, whichever you like.
We're so polite, right? Just wait till we're on together. We're like, and you're taking too long. I'll go down. Okay. Oh, I love this woman. So Hestia, she's the goddess of sanctuary.
Mhm.
And she doesn't have a temple, but every home is her temple. She says, no matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. And I think that's all about courage, right? To be your authentic self wherever you are. And then I pulled nurture with Lord Ganesh. So being one with your divine mother, your feminine, and allowing yourself to nurture with that. This is all about nurturing, isn't it? And that's with risk. So
Yeah.
sometimes we don't take that risk. I mean, I really had to push myself into it, and allowing that divine goddess, knowing that you're always held in the arms of the divine, and discovery. Prosperity.
Mhm.
So here's Lord Ganesh sitting in all his prosperity. Um, and look at that green that he's holding on to. So discovering your prosperity, discovering your abundance within.
Beautiful. I love that. Yes, with courage, I have music, joy, having the courage to really step and embrace all that is feels wonderful to the soul. So allowing yourself just to move freely, to move through any trials or tribulations that you're experiencing, learning to take that risk. Right? Dare to dream. This is the magnetizing card. Dare to really attract what it is that you want to bring into your life. I think sometimes people feel, well, that's too risky, or I'm too scared, I'm too nervous, I don't know what's going to come of that. Well, you're not going to find out just by sitting on that bed there. You got to get up and really take that risk and discover everything that there is to discover, moving through whatever that you have to move through. This is the dark matter, but look at the butterflies that are coming out of that transformation that's there. So discovering the things about yourself and your capabilities and the things that you can do. You don't know until you try. There's this saying, which I absolutely love. And it was this child that said, well, I'm scared to jump. Or you can use an animal, like say a bird, like the birds talking to each other. Well, I'm scared to fly because I might fall. And she said, but what if you could fly? I mean, I'm sure I'm like butchering this, but the concept is you don't know until you try. We always like to look at the stuff that could go wrong versus what can go right.
Yeah.
And that is where we want to put the energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Changing your narrative.
Yeah, you want to push through that and have those butterflies, that transformation happen. So
I love those cards. Who is
these,
that card?
this is the Elemental Oracle
That's
by
beautiful.
Stacey DeMarco. Yeah, these are actually, and he's right in here. Hi, Jay. Her 213 was one of the first people I saw using these, and I was like mesmerized. I said, "Oh, I
Oh,
must
I
have."
love it. I love Jay
Yeah,
too. He's
yeah. No,
amazing.
these. Oh, he is. These are great cards.
Yeah.
All right.
Beautiful.
Let's see. 'Cause. 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 ' Yes, exactly, Renee. What if we can be positive too?
Yeah,
Our mind is a very powerful thing.
definitely.
We have grace. Oh, hey, Viviani. Good to see you. And Seascape. Hello, hello. Expectations and humor.
I love that. I love that. Sometimes you find people in the spiritual world, and I'm not putting anybody down, but I'm just saying I like when people have joy in their lives with their spirituality. I don't like it when it's all book learning and, oh, I've done this, I've done that, because there are so many people here remembering, right? Remembering
Yeah,
who they are and remembering their gifts.
absolutely.
Yeah, that
Yes.
humor,
Gotta have humor. Humor
right?
is like, okay. Um, so grace, expectations, and humor.
Or are we going to read on these too?
Yeah.
Cool. I love this.
So yeah, we just keep going and we just doing different ones, and you can use different cards. So just get
Yeah,
into it and
I've got them all
whatever you
lined
want.
up. I love this. I love, 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 love this.
Hey, Denise from Mount Shasta. Good morning to you. Hey, Teresa.
Ooh, I love
Yeah,
Mount
Denise has
Shasta.
like oh, she has like the best views. This is funny.
Okay. For grace, I get steady. And this is spirit playing a joke on me because what I just said. They're like, there is knowledge and wisdom, turning knowledge into wisdom, studying your craft or what your dharma, what you're really interested in this lifetime, what you want to pursue, and seeing that rainbow come over the rainbow bridge, which is perfect because it's Pride Month, but also
Hmm.
seeing that rainbow and the transformation that it gives us with grace. When you're at grace with your soul, grace with who you are, your authentic self. And then for was it expectation? I can't read my handwriting.
Yes, expectations. Uh-huh.
My handwriting's horrible. And then so meditation, like so many times we have these constructs in our lifetime, right? Because we grow up with all these constructs thrown at us, like you have to wear these shoes, you have to go to this school, you have to get a mortgage, blah 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 blah. So meditate on what's really important to you. um, there's so many beautiful things inside you that are just now coming out. So
Mhm.
bring them out. And meditation doesn't have to be being quiet. It can be dancing it can be singing it can be mathematics, science.
Yep.
So, and then humor. Oh, no, they didn't. Studious. Are really giving it to me right now.
That you're gonna laugh when you see my card. Oh my God.
So it says, I welcome new ideas. So, you know what? Curiosity, I think, is the most exciting thing about spirituality, don't you?
Yeah,
It's like,
absolutely.
yeah, having that curiosity like a little kid, you just can't wait to learn the next thing. So,
Mhm.
welcoming that in with humor.
As you say, I mean, it's about really having fun and bringing, like, the base of my card here is love, right? It's bringing in that love for yourself and for others, and just allowing yourself to be free in the spirituality. Like you said, just don't make it so rigid. I mean, to each his and her own, whatever
Yeah.
feels right for the individual. But for me, I'm a free flowing spirit, so I need that space to be able to be funny, to be silly, and to have fun and to feel good. And so with grace, I get that action. Take action in grace. It's so important every day that we bring grace into our lives. And It's about being grateful for where we are right now in this moment, and just allowing that in. Like I tell you all the time, it's important every day. If you don't write it down, I prefer writing it down, but at least writing 3 things to be grateful about,
Mhm.
and or at least speak it. And because when you want to bring in more abundance in your life, you have to be grateful for what you already have. So many times people are looking at what they don't have versus what they do have. So bringing in that grace, taking action, bringing that in every day, being mindful of expectations. Look what I got, taking risks, right? So yeah, so we want to take risks, but we also want to be mindful of our expectations, because it could be something that's even bigger and better. We a lot of times think things are going to go a certain way or have to be a certain way, and you're limiting yourself. So when you just let go of that resistance and allow things to flow, you might be really surprised. So yes, managing your expectations. And then look what I got with humor. I got diligence, which is very much like your study card. So be diligent in the humor, right? To bring diligent. And look at that bird just flying, being free. Being free, be free to be happy, to have fun, and bringing that more of that into your life. So I love that you had the study card, and then I had the diligence there. So
Right, especially after my big thing about spirituality and snobbery and
exactly, exactly.
oh,
It's
spirit's pretty
awesome.
funny.
All the time, all the
Yeah,
time.
I love that.
All right, let's see what else we get here. Hey, Hypnicity, good to see you.
Hi, Hypnicity.
Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Oops. Okay, got cards falling out without me shuffling. Hold on, hold on.
Everybody wants to come to the party.
Yeah, so look at that. This is what fell out in my lap. Happiness. We're gonna
Oh,
go with
yeah.
that.
Right?
Communication. Oh, oh, look what fell out again. Action.
Ooh.
So happiness, communication, and action. Hope everyone's doing well today. It is Friday. Friday.
Is it hot there? Is it warm or is it ever warm?
No, like it feels like someone has come to Southern California and stole our sun.
Oh.
It's June. We call it June gloom. The
Oh,
sun, if it does come out, it won't be till like about in the afternoon, like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And it hasn't gotten hot yet, but I'm always careful to say something about the heat, because be careful what you ask for, because it can
right.
get really hot. But yeah, no, we're still, I guess, waiting for our sunshine.
I'm in the Midwest and it's just been really temperate. Like we're usually like 2 or 3 weeks of, beautiful weather each side of the summer, between summer and winter. And then the rest of it's pretty dramatic, like really cold or really hot. But it's been beautiful. Oh, it's gray in the Pacific Northwest Hypnicity. Wow.
Okay.
Gray with all that green, I will take it, honey. That is so beautiful up
Maybe
there.
it's like a West Coast thing that's going on right now.
Yeah. Ooh, I love these. Okay. Do you want me to go or you want to go? You want to take turns?
Please go ahead.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
sure.
Yeah, you go
Um,
ahead.
okay. So with happiness, so funny that our second word is communication, but I pulled communication as well. um, so what I'm hearing through this is with happiness in communication. This is also communication to yourself. Being mindful of how you communicate to yourself with things. How do you treat yourself? What words are you saying? Are you uplifting yourself or are you putting yourself down? So it's really important in the communication, And I'm sure all of you beautiful souls, you communicate beautifully to others and you come from a place of love and caring. Well, that's the same that you need to do for yourself. Again, with the communication, keeping things light. I have the light here, or bringing in that light, bringing in more light into your space, into yourself, so that you can be happy, right? So taking action to re-energize.
Re-energize?
Thank you. One of those days you just cannot get the word out your mouth. Re-energize. It was like the re with the inner. Guys, it's Friday, okay?
Right.
So re-energize. Take action. Do good things for yourself. Bring in more light. Bring in that communication, that happy, positive communication, whether that's for yourself or someone else.
Yeah, I love that. That's beautiful. So I get for happiness is your superpower. So I think that is
Yay!
so
Oh, that
cute.
is so cute. Look at that card.
Inner child card. So that's your inner child, happiness, finding the joy. I am a radiant soul, gifted beyond measure. I thought that was just the cutest ever. And
Yeah.
then for communication, I get lizard spirit. So dreaming a world into being. So community, blah, blah, blah. Here I go.
It's contagious. I'm sorry.
This is constant. This is constant for me. Words are not my first language. So lizard spirit and communication and, feeling where you want to be, feeling how we communicate with ourselves. I think that's so important. I love that you said that, Sonia, because I feel like self-talk can be so hard. And when our self-talk is so judgmental, which mine can go there quite easily, and I have to really watch it. Um, Changing your communication with yourself, dreaming your world into being, and if you look at my flabby arm this week, I'm doing flabby arm things where when you wave and your arm still keeps waving.
Hello.
I'm in love with my arms this week. That is my goal. I'm like, you are beautiful. So telling yourself you're beautiful. And soul song action. So taking action on your harmony, taking action and your light, taking action and how you are bringing that harmony in and in that light, excuse me, and fly away with it.
I love that you got the light, and we have the light here too. Look at all that light coming in. That's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, there's this great exercise that I would do, and whether you're taking a shower or getting out of the shower in a mirror, preferably, just hold your arms and just say, "I love these arms." They carried the groceries.
Yeah.
They carried my child when she was a baby. I mean, she still thinks she can get in my arms. I can carry her. She's 21 years old. I'm like, honey, no. If she could, she tells me all the time, if I could climb back in, I would. I'm like, yeah, I know.
I love that.
But you do this with each part of your body, and you share what this has done for you, what this body has done for you, like my stomach, I'm just like, but I just, I had to look at it one day and I was like, this stomach carried a baby, for God crying out loud, and I love that this was a vessel, really, that carried this human being, and it's special. And she's tired, she's a little stretched out, and and of course I've added a few other things to her, but it's like you have to appreciate what you have. And the same thing with the grace, going back to grace, it's about appreciating what you have now. Say yeah, sure. Would I like to lose 20 pounds? Absolutely. But I'm not there yet. So in that process, I'm loving every step, every inch of me, every step of the way. And that's what's important. So be mindful what you tell your bodies, because we take in what we say and it gets trapped in there.
Yeah.
Yes. So being very mindful of how you talk to yourselves. Love on you. Love on you. Look, I'm going to do a Lisa right now. I love when she does her kisses.
Oh, that's so cute. Your daughter is beautiful too. She's so
Oh,
sweet. I've seen her on
thank
with you.
you.
She's a
Thank you.
just wonderful spirit.
No, she really is. All right. Let's see what else we get. What's that the cards with the you said something about inner child? That was like the cutest thing
Oh
ever. What
my gosh.
is
I
that?
got these because Jane the Secret Tarot had them, and I kind of fell in love with them. And I have the box right here in front of me somewhere. I'll find it.
Okay,
Don't
yeah.
worry.
Those
Oh,
are so adorable.
here it is. Inner child cards. They are so sweet. They're by Loving Guidance and Renewal with Bunny Blue.
Oh, so
It's
so
by
cute. Okay.
Blue Gaia, Teresa Salerno. Yeah, they're really sweet.
Yeah, they are. All right, let's see what else we get. Hollywood Pride was crazy, Denise. As you all know, I didn't get to march because of my plantar fasciitis, so I couldn't march, but I had to work the booth. And I've never seen so many naked body parts and crazy, crazy outfits. It was wild. It was really wild. And yeah, I had to work for about 4 hours last Sunday, and I was just so relieved to go home. I was exhausted. I have one more Pride event tonight. That's at Dodger Stadium. So it's been nice, but I'm ready for it to be done. I'm tired.
Yeah, I bet. That's a lot of people, a lot of energy.
It is.
Yeah,
It really is, especially with a lot of people. And I think now, even though we all know that COVID's still out there, but I think that people are just so excited to be back in the getting out and everything that it's just been mobbed with that. It's just so many people.
right. Yeah, I went to Sunday Family Day in our
Hmm.
town, and that was much more subdued than Fridays and Saturday. And it was a lot of fun. They had like a lot of the FBI was there trying to recruit,
Oh,
and the sheriff's departments and whatnot, and then all sorts of the steelworkers union. I mean, everybody's there trying to bring people in and open up their, you know, horizons, I guess. So
hmm,
it was
hmm.
really sweet, really nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
it feels good to get out. I know I'm going to be traveling a lot this summer. I'm heading to the East Coast, all my East Coasters. So
Mhm.
we'll be there this summer. Um, which I don't know that I have to deal with the humidity. I'm so used to, we've been getting a little humidity out here, but nothing like East Coast humidity. So I don't know if I'm exactly ready for that, but
Yeah.
it's all good. All right, let's see.
Hypnicity, yes, it's the inner child oracle.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for those. Absolutely.
Yeah, they're
We
fun.
have respect. RESPCT.
Tell me what it means to me.
Yeah. We have discovery and openness. So respect, discovery, and openness.
I love those little cards too. Those are beautiful. What are
These
those?
are, where'd my box go? Okay. I guess you and I are kind of on the same wavelength here. Oh, here it is. These are called contemplation cards. And I just got
Ooh.
them off of Amazon. And what I like about it, for those of you, if you work in an office or even your home office, wherever, what's nice is you can pull a word and the box is made into a little frame.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Isn't
You
that
can keep those
sweet? And
on
then
your coffee table.
yeah, you can have your word of the day sitting there. But of course, I made them into oracle cards, but
I love
whatever you
that.
feel called to do with them, I think they're fun.
Yeah.
They are fun.
Oh.
Oh, I know.
Oh, somebody's hopping out. Somebody's coming to play. I keep hearing all these songs in my head now.
You open up the floodgates.
Right? So respect your joy. Gosh, this is going to just keep going, isn't it? With the joy and the respecting fun and making things exciting. So respect that part of yourself. Also, when you bring joy into something, like if you're bringing joy and laughter and dance, and when you're doing an intention or a declaration, like supposedly it takes 400 times for the brain to connect to that emotion or that saying. But if you dance it or if you get a little silly with it, sing your song respect,
Yes.
then it only takes 10 to 20 times. So a
Mm.
little brain thing I picked up along the way. And then discovery, and I get healing. So sometimes healing our inner child is about discovery, is about taking a look at things. And sometimes it's discovering that you have healing powers. So it might be healing powers for others, it might be healing powers for yourself. And that's where it usually starts. But I think a lot of us that are called to healing others, it's because we've had to heal ourselves.
Mhm.
And then openness, harmony, singing, always singing. So being open to the harmony within you, being open to that joy, and being able to sing those songs with that harmony to bring harmony into your life.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, Spirit has done it again. Okay. So, so with respect, I have awakening. And, we all are having these processes. We all go through different awakenings in our lives. And I feel that we have many awakenings, many different, it's kind of feels like the Pac-Man, you keep eating and you just keep up leveling.
Right, especially lately, huh? Yeah.
Yes, yes. So respecting that process of just allowing being in that flow again and discover having with these new discoveries, these new awakenings, having compassion for yourself in this process, being gentle with yourself. There's a song that we would sing in ceremony that was called Treat Yourself with Love and Tenderness. And it's so important that we continue to do this. Again, same with the words. It's about also taking care of ourselves. So discovering different ways of how you can bring in that compassion and being open with what?
Oh,
Harmony.
I love it. I love it.
So bringing in that harmony. I love that we both got harmony here. I think it's amazing. And yes, being in that space of harmony, being open to it, being open to the love, the joy, the music, the songs, right? So yeah, how funny is that? I love it. And look what's at the base of my deck here, activation. It reminds me of those power twins with the rings, and they're like, activate now. Remember
Right?
that?
Yes,
I
I
forgot the
remember
rings.
that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, it's time to activate. So yeah, activate yourself. Bring in that harmony and the compassion for yourself. So that's that
Yeah.
message.
Joy. Joy.
Yes. Joy, joy. Hi, baby. Hi, fur baby. What's your fur baby's name?
Oh, that's Tyler. You'll
Hi,
hear
Ty.
him later if anybody walks by the house. So I'll apologize first.
Oh, is he your house alarm?
He is. That's his job. He takes care of everybody here. If you come over, you're great as long as you stay here. But if you try to leave, watch out.
Oh
He'll
no.
bark.
Hey, Gina. Hello, hello.
Hi, honey.
Hand hand pinky waving. Hi. Hey there.
I love that.
All right. I thought my computer was plugged in. Let me plug this in. It's interesting. I've noticed that my battery has been draining so much faster now. This is a old laptop. Well, it's getting because it's old, yeah. And so before I could go pretty much all day without having to plug it in. And now it's like less than an hour and it's about to drain out.
Oh man.
I know. I know.
Yeah. Yeah. I just got a new one this year and it took me forever to find one that didn't make a noise. Like the fan would come on. And I think I returned 3 laptops before I finally found one that didn't sound like a Boeing 747 going down the runway. So
Oh, it's funny. Gina says like Hotel California, you can check in, but you can never leave.
that's one of my favorites. I love that.
Uh, yeah,
Eagles,
Tyler's gonna make sure of that. So
right?
oh,
He's gonna take care of business. He always does that.
thank you for that, Hershey. Yes. Remember to do all the YouTube things and show Sonia and Teri how much they are loved. Thank
Aw,
you.
thanks,
Yeah.
Hershey.
All right. All right. We have positivity. All right.
Yes.
And intuition.
Oh, these are good ones.
Ooh, and play. That's one of my favorite words.
Yes. Love that.
Positivity, intuition, and play.
Whoa. Well, he came out to play.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, it's the perfect one, of course.
Aloha, Eliza. How are
Oh,
you?
aloha. Okay. Positivity. I get spider spirit. So making our dreams come true. Perfect for positivity, right? And he's the one that popped out, or they're the one that popped out. And as you know, we kind of like weave a web, don't we, as we go through life? We're in the flow, we're weaving the web. Sometimes we get stuck on positivity and we don't recognize our feelings. So that balance that we have to do, just like a thin spider web of recognizing our feelings with awareness and still being positive about what we can do and saying our intentions. Then I get intuition. Oh, healthy choices. And look at her. This little angel is doing, what is that called? Tree, right? I think it's
Yes.
tree.
The mountain pose. Mountain pose.
Oh,
Or
mountain.
tree. I think some people call it tree too.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Angel.
I'm not a yogi, guys. I mean, I do yoga, but
I do it. I do it. Yeah. I do it about 3 times a week usually, but not often enough. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to make healthy choices. So, with our intuition, sometimes it doesn't matter like what pose you're taking.
get them, Tyler.
Right. There he goes. There's my man. And it doesn't matter what pose you're taking. It's more how you're looking at things, right? So, and often we have to look just beyond to find our intuition, getting into our senses, our sensuality, our smell and taste and sight and sound. Excuse me, and going beyond the body with that. So a lot of times that comes into making those healthy choices. And let's see, play. Oh, beautiful soul blossoming. So
Okay, that's it. I'm getting these cards that are so cute.
Isn't that the cutest? I see the beauty in me every day. So every day reward ourselves because we're here on this planet. We're light workers. We're working hard. Remember when you do something wonderful to play, Give yourself a reward, whether it's, 5 minutes of dancing or 5 minutes at the thrift store or 5 minutes anywhere that you want to play.
Absolutely. Oh, I love that. Well, for positivity, I have spiritual journey,
Ooh,
and it's about really being positive with your journey. And I know sometimes, especially when you're on the beginning of your spiritual path. I remember for me, I just wanted things to kind of happen so quickly. Like I didn't know what I was in store for, but I just felt like I don't know. It's like having these grand expectations of like things are gonna like open up and happen, and everything just took its time. And it's about taking that time to stop and smell the roses and just enjoying the moment. You can see that she has her hands over her heart chakra there, and just feeling that love, that light that's coming in. So just enjoying the ride. And then with intuition, I got sight of the owl, so that inner wisdom that you have. And I know your card, you had the wings there. When I was looking at it, I was like thinking of like the owl there too. Owls are known to be very wise, so bringing in that inner wisdom to your intuition and trusting your intuition, really trusting what comes to you of how you feel. And the more that you practice that, the more you're going to really nurture your gifts and help things to open up even more. And then with play, and I liked it earlier, Terry, you said about balance, because that's what I pulled here. And with balance, it's having that life, maybe some people play a little too hard and maybe dial it back a little bit. And then some of you work way too darn hard and you need to get out and play more. So it's about finding that balance between the two. And it's okay if the tilts a little bit every once in a while, but you really want to just find that balance and play, have fun, loosen up.
right? Yeah, there's been so much seriousness in the world, the past, what, 8 years, or maybe it's 100 years, I don't know. But but it depends on how you look at it. But so much seriousness, sometimes I walk outside and I see all these people walking and having fun, I'm like, "Oh, yeah, we can do that now."
Yeah. All right. Fantastic. All right. Let's see here. Oh, I was putting the cards back, and this card is staring me in the face, and it's just so amazing. Look at that abundance.
Oh, God, that's gorgeous. She's
Isn't that like
amazing.
just
They're
like,
amazing.
wow.
Yeah. What are those cards? I love
This
those.
is the Earthcraft.
Okay, I'm writing that down. I'm gonna get
Mhm.
those. Yeah.
That's the beauty when you get to collaborate with other readers and everything. You get to see their cards.
Right?
It's like, what are you using? What is that? Ooh, I like that.
Well, yeah, because they kinda I think they sing, don't they? They kinda
Oh, they
dance out
do.
of there and they
Oh,
sing,
absolutely.
and you can feel the vibration or the flow of them. And then
Mhm.
sometimes I'll get some and I'm like, "Oh, really?"
I know. I've had a few of those. I know. It's kind of like we should really set up, and I think somebody else had mentioned it, and I don't know if any of the other readers have done
Mhm.
it, to do like either like a card exchange or to sell your cards super cheap or something, just to kind of move them and
Yeah.
get something else, because what sings to one person may not to another. And it's always good to, try to exchange those out and get something that you really want.
Right?
Uh,
Yeah, and there's some cards that are out of print too, like Doreen Virtue, she went a different route from her
yeah.
mysticism now, and that's fine, that's what she wanted to do, but she had the most beautiful cards. Oh
Yeah.
my god, some of them were
You did.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can find them on eBay for a nice little penny.
Yeah, they are. I bought 1 deck at Half Price Books of hers, and then my daughter lost 1 deck in India of hers that
Oh,
I'd given her.
wow.
She took with her.
Oh my
So
gosh, how exciting. India.
yeah, she was in India during, um, um, the, when everybody had to go in, and they really took it seriously there, like, you could not leave the
Mm,
city limits
no,
where
they
you
did. Yeah.
were. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was a lot.
Okay. Oh, look what popped back out. We have grace again.
Oh, I love that.
Bringing in the grace. And support. Oops. And gratitude. Grace, support, and gratitude.
I love it.
Anybody doing anything fun this weekend? Any big plans for anyone? What about yourself, Teri? Anything going on this weekend?
I've got a couple of shows tomorrow, but no, I haven't planned anything. I've got 2 cousins coming in. Well, one's a cousin and one's my niece, and I call them both my
Oh,
nieces
nice.
because they're younger. And so they're coming in, one for 2 weeks and one for a month. So I'm getting the house ready.
Nice. Oh, well, there you go. That's a
Yeah.
big job.
I'm just so excited though. I've got to get some ball games lined up and some fun stuff, but I'm so happy to have them here.
Oh, fun.
And
Yeah,
they
I've been
love
doing it.
to row.
Mhm.
So
Oh, do they? Oh, that's fun.
yeah.
Good.
Well, your daughter's been on with you, hasn't she? Doing to row?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
quite
Yeah.
gifted. Yeah.
She oh gosh, this is so funny. Yeah, she likes to do it kind of on her own and not something that she does all the time. But yeah, she's very good. I mean, literally, I gave her a deck of cards. She likes the Rider Waite, and she picked them up and just started reading. And I was like, "Did you
Right?
look up anything?" Or what? Like she just, I was like, "Okay."
I was trying to teach my daughter mediumship, and we were talking about it, and then bam, she just did it. And I
Yeah.
was like,
My daughter and I had like this really cool experience of we went to a cemetery and we found the grave of this young girl, and I could see the girl, and I said to my daughter, I said, "Can you see her?" I said, "She's wearing a white dress." And my daughter's like, "Yes, I see her." She goes, "She looks like she has like blonde hair or something." And I was like, "Well, I saw dark hair." And all of a sudden she felt someone pull her hair at the root. And she was like, she was like, "She just pulled my hair." And she said, "Oh," she said, "she's trying to tell me that her hair's dark like mine." And so we, played around a little bit with that. And she would, how these kids are, they're just like great with finding information. And she went on the internet and found this girl's information. Well, here's the trippy part. She found a picture of this young girl. And I have 2 side-by-side pictures of the young girl, and she looks almost, I won't say identical, but very similar to my grandmother. And it was like the weirdest thing. It was just a very interesting, weird kind of experience. But the fact that she was able to see her and to communicate was really good. So she's had it ever since she was little, because she would see spirits and say things, but now she's kind of shut it all down because she's just
Sure.
like, she got tired of seeing and hearing things. And she's like, "No, I can't do." And I would go in her room and she would sleep with the covers over her head because she was afraid that she was
Oh,
going to see something. And I told her, I said, it's there if you want to embrace it, but no one's forcing you or anything. And so she's like, yeah, she's like, "No, I'm good. I don't." She's very empathic, so she's like, "It's just too much. It's too much." She's like, "I can't handle it." So
yeah.
maybe you'll be ready for it one day. We'll see.
Right, right, sure. Yeah, I bet. That's beautiful that she's so gifted.
Oh, she
Yeah,
really is. Yeah.
yeah.
And I know there's a lot more going on with her, but it's up to her. It's up to
Right?
her, and it's up to her.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I have grace with the unknown. And this says, "I bow to the infinite intelligence of the cosmos, and my next steps are revealed." So bringing in grace into the unknown, right? Because we all get nervous, it kind of leads us back to taking risk. And as we step into the unknown, that's a risk, right? You're taking that, just bringing grace with you. Be grateful for every step of the way of everything that you do, bringing in that grace. And it's so funny because with support, I get grace. And this says, when I open to the deep source of grace, the flow of my life feels effortless and vibrant. And how true that is, and finding the support in that, and knowing that that the flow and things can be effortless. They can be. What the thing is, we cannot, or try our best not to bring in that resistance towards it. Even in the most difficult times, when I've allowed myself just to let go and to allow, even as unpleasant as it feels, everything just moved. It just flowed. So, and knowing that it's going to be over soon. So this too shall pass, right? So, yes, being in gratitude and savoring the positive. And this says, I allow myself the spaciousness of savoring the delicious gifts in my life. So, yeah, bringing in that gratitude for these delicious gifts that you're receiving. And gifts can be very little small things, or it can be really big things, but bringing in that grace and gratitude for all of it.
Yeah, those are beautiful cards. They all intermingle, don't they? They all kind of
Yes.
stair step to each other. Okay, for grace, I get wellness. So having the grace to take good care of yourself, and look at that big, huge heart above her head while she meditates and does her yoga. And just having the grace to take care of yourself, and body, mind, and spirit. So we hear that body, mind, and spirit all the time. It's, a good thing that we hear, but really recognizing that we're not just an emotional person, we're not just a spiritual person. We also have that physical form. We also need to work with our brain. We also need to work with our full body, and giving it love, loving those beautiful arms. Comes back to the arms always, right?
Right, absolutely.
So support, being able to see both sides of things. Sometimes we judge, right? We judge ourselves, we judge others. And I find that, sometimes we judge the people that we love the most, don't we? Like our family, getting off the phone with your sister or your brother and thinking, well, I would love it if they would do this because I love them so much. I want them to do it right. But loving them right where they're at, bringing balance into your life, synchronicity. Also, with that support and synchronicity, again, just like you said, Sonia, watching your blessings as they come in.
Yeah.
All these blessings are all around you all the time. You have infinite possibilities. And sometimes we don't see that in front of us because we're so busy watching what's inside.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And gratitude. So this was a twofer. I feel two.
We got a twofer, folks.
So being grateful for yourself, parrot spirit, watch your words, being grateful for what you have. And each day, I am beautiful. I am strong. I am a wizard. I am whatever you want to be. I am worthy. And owl spirit, you see clearly now. So seeing clearly, being thankful that you can see clearly, speaking clearly, exactly what you want, with love. And
little asterisk there. Yes, with love.
Yeah. And hearing yourself clearly, hearing your voice clearly. Like, what do I really want out of this? Do I really want to go to that ball game, or do I really want to go stay home in bed today? Like, what do I really want?
Stay home in bed. Yes.
An introvert's pleasure,
My
right?
vote. Hey, Hilda. Welcome, welcome. And Jane the Seeker Tarot. Hello, dear Jane. How are
Miss
you?
Jane.
Beautiful. Oh my gosh, look we're already at the time. That's crazy.
Oh,
Well,
you're kidding me.
It goes by so fast. It really does. So what I like to do around this time is to pull a card for the weekend, to a message for everyone to take on their Friday and for their weekend.
Okay.
I think, do I have it here? Yeah. I think I'm going to pull a goddess card.
Ooh, I love that.
You're not late, Jane. You're right on time.
Yeah. Right where you need to be.
Well, since this is Juneteenth on Monday, I'm going to use my African goddess cards.
Oh, nice.
Of course, I need my glasses. Oh, thanks, Hypnicity. Big hugs. Whoops.
Oh, yeah. Do you want me to go first? Or
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So I get courage. Know your strength. This is Lord Ganesh, but he's riding in with the archetype of Durga Ma. So Durga Ma is known for slaying demons, slaying people that would spread false knowledge. And she's also known as the mother of the earth, the mother of the universe. So feeling her energy as she comes in and knowing that you have that strength inside you, you are a divine being.
Beautiful. I love that. Well, I have Asasaya, which is joy.
Oh, beautiful.
And it says, your happiness matters. Joy is sacred. Your laughter waters the earth. And I just quickly want to read this. It says, you deserve to be happy. It is safe for you to feel good. Allow yourself to feel joy with no limits. This is self-love. Your happiness doesn't need to look like anyone else's. If you can't imagine it, you won't be able to live it. So giggle therapy break. Close your eyes and you see yourself joy-filled. Now laugh with your mouth and your eyes wide open. Try to release feel-good endorphins. How awesome is that? All right, Teri, so you ready? Let's close our eyes.
Okay.
Eyes closed, mouth open, and just laugh. Oh gosh, that feels so good.
It does.
I hope you guys are doing it too. If you didn't do it sometime today. Just allow yourself to laugh. It starts out kind of fake, but then it goes into a real laugh. So
it does. It doesn't release those endorphins too, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there you go. Have the courage to embrace your joy this weekend.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Well, Teri, thank you so much for joining me today. Such a pleasure to having you on.
Thank you for having me. I hope you'll come on my channel. Would love to have you on. Okay. Yay.
Awesome.
Let's do it.
All right. All of you beautiful souls, have a wonderful weekend. Be safe. And I will see you next Friday. All right. Bye.
Bye, everybody.